everyone. It's another day, guys, and it's another update for OpenClaw.
Yes, sir.
March. It's March now, so we have a new presentation.
Yeah.
This is a presentation of what is new here, and this is a video that we're almost doing like twice a week now.
Yeah. Covering the updates. Normally, you'd see Stark prepare the presentation, but we want to give Jeff a shot to do the summary of this new update. So we got tons of new feature, but the one that really caught my eye was this one, Claude 4.6 Adaptive Thinking.
So I think this update is really a behind the scenes update. So if you guys know, like, we try to cover everything that's happening and what's new and relevant to you guys, which is why this very series is here. Mm-hmm. But what's really new is saving you money. Mm-hmm. So if you guys don't know, on this channel, what we're doing is I'm using the Claude models, the Opus models on my OpenClaw, and it's costing quite a pretty penny. So it's costing upwards of $30 US per day. And Ron is actually using our Minimax model.
Yep.
So I think this is a big upgrade for me because it applies to me more because it can scale up and down the intelligence.
Yep.
I think that would be the best way to say.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that we kind of really needed because the way that OpenClaw works is that it's kind of bring your model sort of thing, your plug and play model. Mm-hmm. If you're lazy, you can always use the top tier models like Opus.
Yeah.
But Opus costs a pretty penny. And then scaling that down to something like Sonnet or even Haiku is significant. And we know that this is done automatically in the background sometimes when you run Claude code, but this as it isn't actually it's not. It wasn't there yet. So we know that Claude has the ability to scale up and down in intelligence depending on what it needs. But now it's automatic and it's built into your OpenClaw. So if you're using this, you can just basically enable the adaptive thinking, and then you can go for the low models and save a bit. Since this is quite new, I still haven't got my recent bill yet from Anthropic, but I know it's gonna cost a lot. Okay, I know this month I've been using a lot, using them on a heavy plan. So I'm hoping even a 20 or 30% reduction is good. So keep updated. Okay, we'll give the next video will tell you guys, how much cost savings that you're gonna get from this. So yeah, using low, and just a quick thing about this too. I feel like this is actually really important because a lot of times that my Stark agent is running, he's dealing with a lot of like maintenance work too. So you don't really need the highest intelligence for maintenance work. So I feel like high intelligence are usually using Claude code and reserved for something like designing the architecture of a website. But if it's just like doing my groceries, I don't need the highest intelligence there. I don't need you to be a PhD in programming when that happens. How about your side? How's everything else on that side?
Yeah, all in all, so for Cron, so they also have multiple new releases for Cron jobs. So first of all, we have full internationalization support for scheduled cron jobs with localized output in English and simplified Chinese.
They're catering for the Chinese audience. I mean, it makes sense, right? The other half of the world is using, longsha. It's called longsha. Do you know it's called longsha in
dragon?
Well, it's a lobster's longsha.
Oh, right.
Lobster, right?
Right.
Longsha, it's lobster.
Yeah.
So it's called lobster over there, and there's a lot of behind the scenes upgrades.
So I would say it's an added feature on top of the last release that we had, the 2.26. In that release, there were a lot of language support. They added new language support that enables semantic search, because that was the thing. Semantic search only worked for English. For other people who are using OpenClaw in another language.
So OpenClaw was dumb for those users. So I guess if you're using it in another language, support is coming and it's getting better.
Yep.
I would say for Docker support, they actually added a lot of Docker support on this one. And this is for people who are developing with OpenClaw. So if you have something like multi-agent, we were making a video last time how our setup includes multiple agents here, setting up. and you can actually technically run them in a Docker container to save even more money. We actually haven't done that yet, so I think that's something that we'll try ourselves to see if we can run that in a Docker container. And this is really useful for, I guess a lot of this update is really useful for the sub-agent future, not the agentic future, but the sub-agentic future, because something that we notice with our OpenClaws is that the sub-agents tend to perform better because their context is not overloaded.
Yeah.
So we made a video and we made a plea to you guys, okay, use sub-agents, right? And having that Docker support means you can deploy your sub-agents more easily in Docker. And we actually have another guy over there who actually is working on Dockerized containment for that. So we'll make a video if it's something that you request. So yet again, on this channel, make sure you request anything new or whatnot with this. Anything you want to add to that, Ron?
Yeah, so also another cron fix they got is called Cron Delivery non-fix. So the summary here is fully disables cron output delivery when delivery mode is set to none. 3 pain points that addresses. So cron jobs still delivered output even when set to none. I remember I would get cron jobs delivered to me in a channel when I never asked it to. I think that could also be as a result of context bleeding from one channel to another. So they have fixed that. So you won't be seeing these silent background cron jobs.
Yeah, and we made a video about cron jobs, so I feel like that was like if you want a TLDR of what happened last week in terms of the big updates. One was with cron jobs, so it can constantly deliver something to you like notes, or can constantly deliver something like we have cron jobs set up for video ideas, for analysis of videos, etc. So those cron jobs, a lot of times they used to fail, but now the system will tell you when it's failed. It'll still fail.
And in multiple languages.
But it'll tell you exactly in multiple languages. Man, we're on such bleeding edge that all these updates are appreciated. Thank you guys. Thank you Peter Steinberg at OpenClaw. There were some updates also to how it works with OpenAI systems as well.
Yeah.
We actually unfortunately don't actually actively test out OpenAI systems for OpenClaw, so we're not gonna lie to you guys and say, hey, look, but just know it's there. If you guys use it, if you guys want us to explore this, tell us ahead of time, because right now we're focused on mostly Opus and Minimax testing for our setups over here. So that's around it, right? Is there anything else that's very big
that's
here?
Pretty much it.
That's
so,
pretty big.
Yeah, I'd say this release is big for cloud users.
Oh yeah, and if you guys want to update, I constantly forget to tell you guys how, if you guys want to update.
What was that message right there?
Don't kill yourself. Now this is a new setup for OpenClaw. So OpenClaw update is the command you want to type if you're on command line, or you can tell your agent to do the update yourself. I've been finding out that if you tell your OpenClaw to update and everything is usually it goes out fine, but sometimes if you just type the command in manually, sometimes it performs better, especially when apparently packet manager, I had this issue earlier, the package manager was lagging, so it would just send my agent into like a update loop where it's like it's trying to update, but it's can't update, and it tries to update again and he won't reply to me, which is frustrating me. But the cleanest way to do so is just type OpenClaw update on your VPS, just log on there and update. If you don't know how to set it up, our recommendation still, even after using OpenClaw for such a long amount of time, is to use these really cheap servers that we run. There's a million reasons why. We have a video detailing that, but it's still our kind of $3 a month sort of deal, and you just log on and you save everything there. It's the cheapest, most efficient, and the least, I guess, exposure. Like you're not gonna. It's not gonna mess up your life, so I think that's the way to run it, and it's still updating. So just wait, be patient. Okay, be patient on this one. It'll happen.
You can see your CPU usage ticked up.
Yeah.
In the update.
For some reason, it's just like it's slower because I guess we're on the bleeding edge.
Yeah.
But with that, guys, I think that's kind of the key highlights. We're gonna be here again for the next update. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be throughout this week, and it's gonna be more extensive testing by us to see what's the new features that are good. And there's a Discord update feature as well, so we're gonna try that out too. But it seems like Discord communication where there are a lot of bug fixes. So hopefully it's just more fluid in the future. Like yet again, we're so far so good, but it was just like iffy when the update was there. Yeah, there you go. It's like it takes a while, but yeah, there you go. The update's completed. It took around 10 seconds even. Oh, sorry, 100 seconds. So that's like a minute for us to upgrade, which is why if you ask your ask your Claude to update itself, it might lag out. And because there's so many new things changing, I do recommend that you just OpenClaw update on your terminal rather than telling your bot to update itself. Okay, there you go. Now it's restarted and it's good to go. All right. With that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. So many more videos coming up and so many videos being made. So stay tuned, subscribe.
Shout out now.
Peace.